Get all these discords. All right, howdy, everybody. Bob's back Friday night. We made it through another week. All you good people who are fortunate enough to be working 5 days a week. Anyway, I've heard some good news. I got contacted by a guy I used to do a lot of installs for, and he's kicking up another company, and he says he's going to have tons of work for me starting as soon as next week. So away we go again. That's the way it's supposed to be. Last time I was working with his company, or his last company, we'd be out there till 10, 12 o'clock at night, come home, eat, go bed, get up next morning, go do it again. He had us going to Windsor, to all over the place. Anyway, so let's hope that rings true and the boat turns around, and I'll definitely have a bike under my ass by next season. Gotta have a bike. It's killing me. Also, don't forget, guys, I do have a book available. I got one. I'll pack your stuff up there, ready to go in the mail. One night at the Playpen, the names and the club names and stuff have been changed. I was in one of the big clubs during the 2000, what are you going to say, patch over. So I wasn't on that team. I was on a different team. And the book's about my experiences being in a big old motorcycle club overseas and all the shit I did. And eventually to the arrest, which sucks. But anyways, that's how it went. So we still got some events going on. I still got events saved up on my Facebook here in October. So I guess with that being said, let's check out what's going on this weekend. And we'll have a look-see. So Joseph posted up, this is Monday, September 29th. Cars and bikes at the Tim Hortons at 24, I must be dyslexic, 2460 Brock Road, Pickering, Ontario. It's going to run from 6 till 10. And it's kind of like a bike night, but they're throwing in cool cars with the bikes. So if you're down there in the Pickering, Ontario area, Monday after work, jump on your bike and go check it out. And it's got lots of sponsorship here, so I'm assuming there'll be a bunch of prizes and stuff. So there you go, something on a Monday. It's not exactly this weekend, but if I didn't say it now, chances are I would forget, and then it would never get mentioned by me. So September 27, which is what? That's tomorrow. So the Branded Souls are having the first annual men's and women's arm wrestling competition and corn roast. And then there's an open ride from our clubhouse at 1 p.m. There's live bands, 50-50s, axe throwing, tattooing. Lots of good stuff is going on down there at the Branded Souls clubhouse. I think they're in Niagara. I'm pretty sure they're in Niagara region. So go check them out. Obviously, it says PM a member, so it's better if you know somebody. Don't just go wandering up there. But there you go. Go check that one out. Show some love and support to the Branded Souls. I think they're in RC. I know they're in that Niagara Coalition of Clubs bike night that I talked about. I'll go look at it. Okay, what do you got here? Sunday, Shars Ride for MS. Ride and Dine for MS. Sunday, September 28th. The Moose Lodge, 777 Tecumseh Road, West in Windsor. Hey, America Uncensored, how are you, bro? Good to see you. Contact Margaret.1liet@hotmail.com for more info. So it's a poker ride, registration from 9 to 10:30. Then they get going at 11. Lots of big sponsorship here to raise the money for MS research, and it's down there in the Windsor, Ontario region. So get on down there if Windsor's where you're at. Sunday It looks like an all-day Sunday thing, and see what you can do. And of course, have a fun time on the ride. That's the biggest part. Now, this is another one that's going on a Monday. It's not quite the weekend. Good, Ricky. How are you, bro? Glad to see you're here, man. Thanks for coming, as always. The Rebel Riders Moto Social. They're going to be doing a little ride Monday, September 29. They're going to meet at 525 City View Boulevard up there in Vaughan. 6:30 is when they're going to depart. And they're going to go to a place called Biker's Alley. There's refreshments and prizes. So go check it out if you're up there in the Woodbridge area, North Toronto area, and you want to go for a little ride on Monday. Those guys did a lot of stuff this weekend. It was pretty cool to see. Okay, this one I really wanted to make sure I got on here. So we need your help. Cardinos, come join us. And this is posted on the Sudbury Motorcycle Group. So it's up there by the rock. So come join us Sunday, September 28th from noon till 8 p.m. at Cardino's Pizzeria. All proceeds will go to Lacey's Recovery. It's at 26 Regional Road, 84 Capriol. And at Cardino's Pizzeria, Lacey is more than just an employee. She's a beloved member of our family. On the evening of September 19th, Lacey was involved in a serious motorcycle collision on Regional Road 84. Oh, wow, close to her work. She now faces a long and challenging road to recovery. Lacey will be receiving care at Sunnybrook in Toronto. Oh, wow, that's a big bummer. So she's in Toronto, and her parents got to be down there from Sudbury. There's going to be some expenses, man. Sorry to hear about that, Lacey. And get better, man. And don't give up motorcycles if you can. You know what I mean? It sounds like it was a bad one. I feel bad for you, my girl. Okay, what else we got here? We got the Blacktop Bruisers Motorcycle Club, Pembroke, Ontario. They're going to have an open house this Saturday. So we'll be doing an open house this Saturday, opening our doors at 7 p.m., September 27. Swing by for a good time and a chill evening. See you there. So you're out there in Pembroke, Ontario. Go over to the Blacktop Bruisers Clubhouse and show some love and respect for those guys. Right on, guys. Not too many MCs like to open up their clubhouse like that. I'm glad that it's getting more common. I know we got Bacchus up here in Ontario. I've made a couple of things. They do open nights. It's good to see. So call out to all you salty old bruisers in British Columbia. If you're looking for a cause to ride today, they sure could use some support at the Universal Ostrich Farm in Edgewood, British Columbia. It's another battle for freedom, something none of us want to give up. So I don't know if they got something organized for this weekend. Go up there. I think they do. Okay, what else we got? We got Route 66, 28th of September. So that's Sunday from 11 to 4, $20. Meet, show and shine, food truck, demo stunt, bikini bike wash, kiosk. It's at 12899 Boulevard Henri Fabre. It's in Maribel, Quebec. So we got something going on in Quebec for all of our good friends over there. I wish I spoke French better, but I don't. But I tried, man. So it's in Maribel. It's going on Sunday. Go check that one out. Stunt riding and all that cool stuff, man. Sounds like a fun day out. Why not, right? And I guess this fella is going to be there. Let's see, I'll ride Dinah's on that. Hey, they got one of those wheelie machines. I saw those wheelie machines. Apparently, they got a DJ coming for some tunes. I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe they put your bike on the Dyna. Looks like maybe they put your bike on the Dyna there. Anyways, there's something to do in Maribel, Quebec on Sunday. Told you there's still lots of stuff going on, eh? Now we got one in Woodstock, Ontario. A place called the Power Garage. They're having a charity ride. It gets going at 9 in the morning. 99 Montclair Drive, Woodstock, Ontario. And it's to support the Bark at the Moon Animal Rescue. God love people that take care of our critters. And so yeah, they're helping to raise money for much needed supplies for the rescue. All that stuff, poop bags, treats, food, all the stuff you need. So Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. is your registration, I believe. Get there early. Go check it out right down the road there, Woodstock, Ontario. Good for you guys, man. I like it when the shops and the communities lend something back to the community. They're not just there with their hand out taking their money. Okay, the Blackhawks MC. Again, I think these guys are the longest running MC in the country, I believe. They're doing a show and shine Sunday, September 28th, 3210 Homestead Drive, Mount Hope, at the 447 Club. From 1 till 4, there's 50/50s and door prizes and all that good stuff. Go down there Sunday. Give your love and your support to the Blackhawks Motorcycle Club out of Hamilton. But the event is in Mount Hope, just outside of Hamilton. So there's lots of stuff going on. We got some Saturday stuff, some Sunday stuff. We got a Leaf run on Saturday. Look out for the Leafs. Actually, wet Leafs suck on the road sometimes, to be honest. So the run begins at Moniac Park, home of the toy run. Registrations at 11. Kickstands are up at noon. It's $10 for a poker hand. Prizes awarded at Moniac Park after the run, includes a barbecue. Everyone's welcome. And that's what I was going to say. Where is said park? And it's in Perth. 11122 Route 105 Highway, Perth, New Brunswick. So that's all of our good people out there in the East Coast. We got something for you in Perth, New Brunswick. And of course, we had the interview with my friend Lennox there on Wednesday. And his First Nation Club is doing an Every Child Matter run on Saturday. And there's something else going on with that. I'm going to have to scroll through the Biker News Canada. I think that there's something else going on Sunday as well. Anyways, we'll check it out after this. So this one's the ride is on Saturday. They're going to get together at 11 to register. MB2 Tim's parking. And then at noon, they're going to have a prayer and a blessing of the bike. Kickstands are up at 1:15. 2:30, they arrive at the destination. No, 3 o'clock. And then they'll have some ceremonies and some food and stuff like that. So go check that one out. All you good people out there in Nova Scotia, right? Right. You're right. It's in Cape Breton, right? I think he said it was in Cape Breton. Oh, and the ride's going to go on the Cabot Trail. Beautiful, man. And he said it's going to be, oh, there we go. There's the next day's event. So the next day, they're going to have a swap meet at 159 Commercial Street, Middleton, at the Happy Trails Recreation. You can be a vendor there. There's a phone number. You can pause the video and get the phone number. Swap meet for cars, ATVs, and UTVs. So you got parts, bring them on by. And there's a swap meet there. That's on Sunday. And don't forget, the Celtic Breed RC is also co-hosting the Every Child Matters ride. I wanted to make sure I brought that up. Hey, Mountain Iron Ranger 81. No, Mama Iron Ranger 81. How are you, Iron Ranger Mama? I always get that backwards, eh? Good to see you again. I'm glad to see that some of the people from the other ones are checking me out more often. I like that. Now that has happened already. So this is Saturday, September 27. Perth Pathway of Heroes banner activities. So next weekend, we invite you to take part in the Animal Pathway of Heroes, a series of events honoring our veterans. Initiative by the Royal Canadian Legion Perth Upton Tay Branch 244, organized by Sue Doran, with support from the town of Perth and Downtown Heritage Perth, BIA. So Lasagna and Luminaries is happening tonight. It's actually almost over. Sorry about that. Saturday, they're going to do a walkabout through Perth to see the banners. And going to do Canal Cloggers at Town Hall. I don't know what that is. Hall of Remembrance, open at Perth Legion. Quilt of Valor presentation to a vet in front of Town Hall. Indigenous. A ceremony in front of Spring Children. And a motorcycle drive-by down the Pathway of Heroes at 2 p.m. So you're up there in Perth region. You want to give a little help and honor the veterans. There's something to do on Saturday for it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mama. Okay. We got a poker run here. No, that one happened already. We might be done because once we jump into last weekend stuff, that means, yep, I did all that stuff last week. Yep. So it's not as much stuff as what we usually get, right, on a weekend. And for obvious reasons, it's the fall. Kids are back to school. Everyone doesn't have as much freedom as they did. Now, I tried to do a raffle here. I said comment below if you're able to attend. It's a magic show being hosted by the North American Templars International. They do lots of stuff for abused kids and all that stuff, getting them out of bad situations. And the magic show is in Newmarket tomorrow. Nobody commented. So Grando, I tried, bro, but nobody commented. I don't know. Maybe I should have set it up a little bit better. But I also didn't want you to give away tickets to somebody that couldn't attend. You know what I mean? If they live halfway across the country, there's really no sense in them buying a ticket. So, or even receiving a free ticket. So like I say, I tried to get something going for his brother. It didn't work out. But there's that magic show's going on tomorrow, everybody. And if you're up there in the Newmarket area, it's family friendly. They're going to be raffling off a couple beautiful mountain bikes, like expensive mountain bikes, at the intermission of the show. So take your kids, go on up there, enjoy an afternoon of magic, man. Why not? I'm just going through the Facebook group because I thought there's a couple of things in here. Oh, you know what else? I know what else. Give me one more second here. I know what else. We'll go through the thank yous and the updates, man. Let's do that real quick.
Guys, I was going to start running, but I hurt my ankle, so I can't run. We're at Big Rock Brewery.
She's a really good person.
Check this
and she
out.
Does
Here, let me.
You
don't need my face in there.
And she's the one who started it. I know her thing name is Ride with Red, but what's her name? I can't remember now. But the what is it? One Broken Biker. They're still out there doing stuff. This is from last weekend. She's saying a thank you to everyone who attended and gave a hand and all that stuff. So the No Bullshit Riders from Port Colborne presented a big check to who? We got to present a donation from MBS and Bro, Port Colborne, to Port Cares at Bike Night. So that's their ceremony. Good on you guys, the members of MBS Riders and the members of Bro Port Colborne, for all you guys do for your community, man. That's wicked. I want to make sure that you guys get a little bit of recognition for what you do. So thanks, guys. Now, this is from the Warriors Motorcycle Club, and they were happy to help out the United Way in Kawartha Lakes, Halliburton, Kawartha Lakes, and they give them a hand, raised up $2,500 to go for the United Way up in their area. Good on you guys again, gentlemen. That's what bikers do, right? This is it. This is the thing that you'll find more bikers doing shit like that than you will bikers being in so-called wars and whatever the fuck they're doing, right? It's a thing. It's not a thing. It's crap. This is what I like watching bikers do. So these guys helped out the Northern Mentors, who help out kids who are being abused and stuff. And they raffled off that Riker, that 3-wheel Riker there. And that's all the Northern Mentors kind of around the bike. And they raffled that off last weekend and raised some money to help the kids. There's DJ Insomniac and the Fallen Riders were there. And they had a car show involved. Looked like it was a good weekend. I think this is the one up in Sharon Temple last weekend. And they did their thing, man. So good on you guys. All you people that are out there helping others, man. That's all. That's what it's about, dude. So at just 15, Kimberly's already showing the world what kindness and determination can do. She raised over $400 washing motorcycles and proudly presented her check to Byron Smith, co-founder of the Ride for Dad. Her dream is to one day start her own foundation and change lives. And today she reminded us that us all, I hope, has no age limit. Let's celebrate Kimberly for her commitment to making a difference. Well done, Kimberly, man. That's awesome. Hey, man, where did it go? And this is pictures from the Ride for Dad. Which one was that? Was that the Niagara one? That was the Golden Horseshoe. Yeah. Montreal. Montreal and the Golden Horseshoe are way away from each other. But anyways, good on you, Kimberly. That's a good start. A young person your age, man, thinking thinking beyond your age. I like that. Okay, so what do we got going? No, I don't even want to talk about that. One's too much stuff. It's a riding club that was an internet riding club, and I think they're just packing it in. And it happens. Now, this is from the Norwich Thursday night bike night. They wrapped up their first season in Norwich, and they wanted to thank the Southern Cruisers Riding Club for helping out. And say thank you for coming to their bike nights. I think that most of the money raised went to help out that Legion right there in Norwich. And that's some photos from their last bike night. So good for you guys, man. Good for you guys. And again, thanks for helping out the Legion. That's what bikers do, man. Help out one another. So very nice to see. And I don't know none of these people, so I guess there's no sense looking through their photos. We got one more here. One more big check. This will be it. One more big check. And we have Marcus on for an interview not very long ago from the Southern Cruisers Riding Club Chatham chapter. And them guys, and this looks like it's Harley Owners Group from Chatham. And they helped raise up over $1,700 for Chatham something. I can't quite read it. Chatham Goodfellows. So another group out there that helps out people that need a hand in their community. So that's it, man. Bikers doing good shit. That's what we got today. We've got a few events out there. So get out there on two wheels if you can. Enjoy your weekend on two. And get back to it, I guess, on Monday. It is the way it goes. Oh, you know what it was? I think you put that back up. They were helping. It was a toy run for the Goodfellows, man. That's what it was. It was a toy run. So the Southern Cruisers and the chapter of Bro and everybody from Chatham got involved and did a toy run. Well done, everybody. I love to see that. Yeah, and Harley Owners Group got involved. Good for you guys, man. I love it. Because kids deserve Christmas, man. They deserve Christmas, and they deserve food in their bellies when they go to school. That is it's just a universal thing. All kids need the same thing, give them all the same start in life, and then they all have the same potential later in life. Where I look at there's the pack coming in at the end of the ride. All right, guys, just to let everyone know Friday. Yeah, thank you for watching. I really love it. Thank you, everyone who takes the time and watches me. I'll be sticking to the 8 p.m. time frame, Monday through Friday, as we keep going. I'm still setting up interviews in the background like I do. I got both of them. So, well, I'm like that. That's brilliant. Very happy to be in Canada. Thanks again. I don't come if I might pop up on the weekend and do a video or two. If not, I'll see you all again on Monday. If you're a member of a group, a club, an organization, and you're interested in coming up and doing an interview with me live, contact me and we'll make it happen. I'm like that. Hey, Mr. Green Thumb, glad to see you made it, bro. I'm just on the way out. I hope you're not just getting here. I'm just saying goodbye to everybody as it worked out. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I just did some events from this weekend and some thank yous for some fundraisers that happened through the summer and last weekend. And there you go. But I thank you for coming. It's always great to see. I'm seeing that I'm getting my own people in the chat, and they're from there's aside from a few which they're welcome anyway. They're good people, but I'm getting my own people up from Canada, and I dig it, man. I dig it. I dig it. John, I just wrapping up, brother. Never be sorry, man. Thank you anyway for coming in and subbing and liking and all that stuff. That's all I can ask you guys to do. But like I say, I ran out of stuff to tell you guys about. So I'm going to pack this one in for tonight. And again, everybody enjoy your weekend. Thanks for popping in on me. You guys mean the world to me. And we're going to keep on growing this thing and making it better each and every time I come on the air. That's all I can do. All right, guys. You guys be well out there. Much love and always much respect.